And everybody closed into a very special segment called Bart from the Heart, where I want to ask this question where, look, we all only have so much capacity in our lives, and we give certain things a very, very specific amount of space, but we only have certain capacity. You've recently been doing a lot of jiu-jitsu.
A lot of jiu-jitsu.
A lot of jiu-jitsu.
A lot of jiu-jitsu.
Not enough. Not enough.
Not just like physically being there, but like in your heart, in your mind. You always want to talk about it. You always want to practice it.
The guys you train.
You could feel it.
Exactly. But the thing is, like, you didn't always have all this time for it. So outside of the I'm speaking in the question of your heart. Like, what did jiu-jitsu replace for you recently? I'm not talking like, oh, I sold my company, therefore I have more time, but like a space in your heart opened up that you were able to fill.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. So I think like, when I was in my most busiest time of when we're doing JK Party, JK Films, Barbell Brigade, all that stuff, it's like and I think I'm naturally this, where I like to work towards something. And then everything that was fun, you end up monetizing and it becomes not fun anymore, it becomes work. And so even with like the fitness side of things, like I really enjoyed working out even before Barbell Brigade. But once you do Barbell Brigade, now every single workout, I've never worked out for myself. So it'd be like the person that likes to go and ride bikes for themselves or likes to go surf for themselves, like anything that they enjoy doing. Now there's a camera in your face all the time. So for a long period of time of over a decade, I would say I trained for the company and not so much for myself. Even the competitions I did, and I'm not complaining about it. I feel very grateful to have built a business about something I truly have passion and love for. But the whole time, there's opportunity cost, right? So even though if I had an interest in jiu-jitsu, which I mean, Nick knows I've been loving MMA and all that stuff. Back then, it's like, do I do jiu-jitsu or do I spend more time working out and powerlifting and trying to build this brand? So everything that didn't equate to dollars felt like either I was cheating on my project or wasting my time. So having sold barbell and all that stuff, I still have this energy and this like passion to want to work towards something. But the beautiful part of jiu-jitsu now is that there's zero strings attached. So I'm doing it truly for the love of the game, and I don't want to monetize it. Like I have been approached already, obviously. Like if I have a decent following and people are like, oh, dude, what if we do this and do this? To me, that's already polluting what the beautiful thing that I have right now. And I really love it. And it's also one of those things where it's like you get beat up every day, and as much as it sucks, it feels like every single time that you get beat up and you work really hard, you get to put like that one Lego on. And it's very rewarding in the big sense of like being able to do something so hard just to earn $1. And that itself has been rewarding. And then now to be able to do it as a family is super fucking cool. So I go to Hybrid in Vegas, and just the way they have, and if it's not for a Hybrid, I don't think I would still be able to live this life. I think what made it possible is that they have 3 mats. They have 3 mats, so me and Gio can go train in one part, Ty could go train somewhere else, and we become this family event. And then everybody in there also has a bunch of family. So it makes it very convenient to make it that. And since self-defense is so huge, like I don't want Taika to ever be bullied. I want him to be able to defend himself. It's one of those things where it's hard to like push your kid to go do something if you don't do it. So there's like this very multi-layered reward system where, one, it helps me scratch that itch of wanting to work hard, but also one, starting to be able to do a hobby just for myself again and not have to worry about anything else. Something I love to do with my wife, and I get to watch like matches and videos about it. Something I get to do with my kid and also kind of lead by example, and we can either compete together, win, or lose together. Right now I'm mainly losing, but we can like lose together. And then it just so happened that the people in our gym are like some of the bigger authorities in the space. So I feel like I don't just get to eat sushi. I get to be with Jiro while he's making sushi and I'm eating sushi. So it's a kind of like a much more expedited crash course, concentrated like flavor of what I was looking for, which is pretty cool.
That was a really good answer.
Yeah. And I don't know if I would have, and because like when we came to Vegas, Taika was training somewhere else. And I didn't have this whole world built out. You know, he was already training 2-3 years somewhere else. but we didn't have the mat space where we can all do whatever. So it was just always constantly, I would sit there during class, watch Taika train, and I'm like, oh, one day when I sell barbell, maybe I can train. And then I'm like, okay, I don't know if I can take him to class, and then I train the hour after, even if I sold barbell. I'm like, maybe it should be something that I'll just do when I'm 65. You know, it's just nothing was, that was never like the perfect pieces. And then now it just became like very serendipitous, where it's just so happened. Also, the people that I train with in the morning, the weights part, these guys are really good at jiu-jitsu. They fucking suck ass at strength and conditioning. That just so happened to be what I'm good at. So like I can fill that space. And then the part that I'm
So it's a mutual relationship too.
this mutual relationship where they're like, our strengths are our weaknesses, our strengths are our weaknesses. There's the mat space, we could all train together. It's like a family event. It became like this perfect ecosystem where I don't know if I would have found that in any other place.
I think the idea that like what you love to do, in this case jiu-jitsu, somehow your wife and your kid also really like to do it,
so cool.
is fucking insane. That's a grand.
So she wifey, bro.
Taika hates it. Gio loves it.
Yeah.
That's the hard part. A kid's gonna be a kid. They're gonna love something and hate something the next day, but like you know why you're doing it for them, and then for sure as an adult, they're gonna thank you. That's worth it.
But that was a journey too, right? Wasn't Gio's love for it recent? So like,
Oh yeah. Well, it's because like, you know, like,
Because Raquel, too.
yeah, I think like with jiu-jitsu, like anything else in the world that you don't quite want to do, it's like Karate Kid, wax on, wax off, right? Like you're fucking painting fences, the fucking metaphorical fences for however long. And then all of a sudden one day you're like, oh shit, I know some shit. And so like that for Gio, it's like, I fucking hate this, I hate this, I hate this for 365 days a year. Then in the next year and a half, 180 days. So she put in probably like 500-600 days of, I fucking hate this shit. Gets her blue belt even. Still, I fucking hate this shit, I hate this shit, I hate this shit. Until someone comes in that's like a dude and she manhandles him and she's like, oh shit. This is kind of fucking tight. So it's hard to even, it's even hard to get the significant, I mean, it's hard to get yourself past that phase.
For real.
And now to get your significant
For
other
real.
past that.
And then with the variable of jiu-jitsu too, it's like, damn, plus Gio got to be like fucking 5'10", 6 foot or whatever. So you're like, she even has a chance.
Yeah.
Imagine you're like super into jiu-jitsu, but your wife's like 5'2".
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking Nina.
She's already a fucking like, a fucking
sub your ass.
specimen.
Yeah, for real.
And even her, she's like, I don't know if I like this. It's only like The Rock going like this.
Dude, me and Gio both as white belts on that mat in hybrid, and we were just at a standstill because she's so strong. And I was like, ah, you know, I'm like, fuck. Imagine being already like walking in like a specimen, kind of, even if you knew nothing. People in your age range or your gender class, like you're probably gonna dominate them already.
Oh, yeah.
And then being like, all right, well, if I learn a thing or two, I might be a lot better. Shit, dude. That's like the fucking 6 foot 6th grader who's playing basketball, clearly sucks, and still is owning people just because they happen to be taller.
Yeah, the sheer specimen of it. Yeah. And then I go in there and then there's like every shape and size of person. And there's another guy in there named Gio, and he's almost 70 and he's a black belt. And it's just cool to see like this guy is still on the mats.
Dope.
You know, so you're like, okay, this is a cool thing that you could do for a lifetime. This guy comes in and he mentors everyone and he still teaches everyone. So it's just cool to be part of like not just the hobby, but the culture of it.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So it feels awesome.
yeah, because it's now not just training anymore. You have community, you have friendship, you have like so many factors that like rewards not just you and your own skill set, but you see Geo growth, Taika growth, and then the family unit growth. And I think there's so much value in it.
Yeah, and the community is like the dynamic life experience. Witnessing you guys experiencing it is really, really cool. Like, for example, like Raquel will host like, it's springtime, girls show up in flowery dresses and we're gonna bake stuff and do really cute stuff. But like the week before, she like maybe dislocated her elbow because she was fucking destroying another human being on the mats, you know, and like really pissed at herself because the fight didn't go a certain way. And you're, and by the way, I'm pregnant. You're like, whoa, you know, like so much life on every version of an experience, from the human experience, like challenging yourself every day, to like just bonding and being a woman, to like you going to Poland and your kids are like good friends, you know, so, and they get to like that's really a really well-rounded kind of full life.
I know what it replaced. It fucking replaced JK. Yeah, didn't replace any. That's what the fuck we used to do all the time.
That's true. The whole JK crew used to vlog and travel and stuff.
Yeah, and then there was David, and we had like a unit. It was really fun.
Fuck.
Oh, I wish you guys were there, man. You guys should have seen it.
Oh, shut the fuck up. That was good. Well, let us know in the comments if you want JK to replace his jiu-jitsu life again.